Hey everyone, Holly Kerwin here. Hope you can hear me okay. It's late and I hope you all had a good week. Friday night I am exhausted. It's been a huge week for me, so I am just doing a very, very quick little mindfulness meditation today on sound, and hoping you're all going to have a really, really good weekend. My heart goes out to everyone in Melbourne tonight. I know that you're just going back into a 5-day lockdown, and I'm really hoping that's it. You guys have done this many a time before, you know what you're doing, and I know that doesn't make it any easier, but yeah, my heart is with you and hoping that it's just the 5 days. Okay, so mindfulness exercise is just brilliant, as I've talked about before, for so many reasons, including being able to tone the brain down a little bit, which can help with things like anxiety, trauma, stilling the mind if we're getting hooked up in obsessive thinking or rumination, with depression. So many ways that we can wrap this in. It's not one size fits all. I love this particular one, but it's not going to be everybody's cup of tea, and that's fine. It's absolutely fine. I love another one where we actually rock as a spot mindfulness, which can help people drop down pretty quickly, a lot of people, but for some it makes them feel sick. So, it's just whatever works for you is the most important thing. So, what I want you to do, and in fact you can hear, I've got a lot of trees around me. I'm just standing on the balcony right outside my studio. In fact, I'll show you right here. That tree there, that's a favourite tree for koalas on hot days. So there's no one there at the moment, but I'll be here one day. My desk is literally there. It's a metre from where I'm standing, and sometimes I can sit there and look at the koalas, which I love. I will never get sick of that. Anyway, I digress. So you might be able to hear the sounds around me, but otherwise just listen to the sounds around you as you go. The whole purpose of this is about grounding yourself by listening to the sounds around you. Okay, and for me, if I'm wanting to get out, as you can see, we've got lots of trees around, so there's birds everywhere, and even just listening to the sounds of the leaves in the tree is amazing, for grounding, for dropping down, for bringing the senses back online, which then reduces that anxiety response, makes us feel safer, helps to reconnect the smart part of the brain, which is exactly what we want to do. So, okay, here we go. Now, if you're wanting to do this with me, by all means do it, and clearly this is going to be online so that you can come back to it later. Normally, if I was sitting in a room with a client, I'd have them shut their eyes if they're comfortable with that, or just look down just to minimize distractions so they can focus on the exercise. Okay, so do whatever's comfortable for you. So whatever works, that's the key. So just open your mind to all the sounds around you. Just listening to everything. Listen out as far as you can. And just listening to sound as sound. Without thinking, without judging. Just listening to sound as sound. Just allow every sound into your awareness. You might even hear sounds in your own body. If so, open up to them as well. Perhaps the sound of your own heart beating. Sometimes I hear almost clicks in my ears when I'm really quiet like this. Or you might hear the sound of your breath moving slowly in and out of your body. You may also feel your body resonating with sounds around you. Just let the feelings of sound go right through your whole body. matter what the noise is, whether it's something that grabs your attention or seems distracting, just be aware of it and just listening to sound, the sound, without thinking about it, thinking about a story or getting distracted with it, just using the sensation of sound. To allow your awareness to rest in the sensation of sound. To let yourself be held by the sensation of sound. And you might even have the sensation of floating in sound. Or as though you're suspended in a sphere of sound. Just listening to sound, the sound. And now, just coming back to the feeling of your body in contact with the ground, your chair or wherever you are. Wriggling your fingers and toes a little. Having a stretch, if that's what you need. And just notice what you feel. So very quick spot meditation or mindfulness activity. Be interesting if you scanned your body now just to see what you're feeling and even what your level of distress is or disturbance in your body. And, I wonder what it would have been before you started that exercise. But hoping that's beneficial for people. It's a good little tool that you can use, again, anywhere, anyhow. You can modify it. And a lot of times, these things can be done in a minute or so just to help bring us down. Okay. Have a great weekend, everyone. I will see you tomorrow, actually. Yeah, right, there's no weekend. Okay, no rest for the wicked. Tomorrow is day 7 of the live stream challenge. See you then. Have a good night.